This is JordanTower with JT News. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are starting your day off right or ending your day off right. I just appreciate you for coming here. Happy, what is it? It's Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Okay, let's get right into it, man. And don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure the like button turns blue. Okay, so we're talking about Joe Budden. Now, Cyn Santana and Joe Budden both reacted to the new released audio. Cyn Santana said it was one of her friends that recorded it, and she is livid. She said a whole bunch of nothing for 10 minutes. She said she'll put a bee in a cup before she does something. I don't know what she was talking about. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. And then she said just protecting Joe, protecting her family, blah, blah, blah. But we read the court documents, baby. Okay? We know you were alleging that Joe did things with his dog, kissed his son open mouth. I mean, this is in the court documents. So we got to say allegedly, because she could be making this up just to get power over Joe with, the custody of his child, right? She said he's a good father, okay? Nobody said he isn't. He has a lot of allegations against him from women. Many women, 5, 6 women. It's all coming out now because Tahiri spoke about something else happened. He's causing a lot of ruckus in the media right now. And it's the climate right now. People are bored. They're on Twitter and they can't wait to cancel something. Okay? So that's what's going on. Joe Budden is in a lot of things with Spotify right now. I don't think that has anything to really do with it. Okay? Some of you might want to think that, but no. He's having a clash with Spotify. Spotify is buying up a lot of podcast networks. Joe Budden's just a podcast. So he's seeing a lot of networks being bought by Spotify. Okay. What was one? There's a lot of them. Just look it up. Spotify networks are being acquired by Spotify for like 50 million, 80 million, but they're getting like 30 podcasts, 40 podcasts, 10 podcasts, Joe Budden allegedly, rumored, asked for $200 million, okay? Joe Rogan just went over there to Spotify. Allegedly, he got $100 million, okay? And he's the biggest podcast on earth. Joe Rogan. I'm sure you watch him. I've been watching him for about 5 years now. Joe Rogan has a great podcast. He's a way better podcaster than anything. He's just really good at it. He has a great knack for talking to people. Joe Budden used corporate dollars to generate a lot of energy for his podcast. His podcast wasn't even a blip before he went over to Complex. He went to Complex, caused some ruckus over there. They put a lot, Verizon owns Complex, if you don't know. They put a lot of money into that Everyday Struggle show. A lot of money into ads and everything else. Made Joe Budden more of a media personality, put some credibility behind him. Then when he went for renegotiations on the contract, he asked for a lot of money. He decided to leave. His podcast picked up. Everyone wanted to know why he left. So people started tuning in. They started subscribing because you know what? Podcast isn't that bad. He starts another show. Then Spotify picks him up. Gets a check. Okay? Then he starts another show independently on YouTube. And then he gets signed by Revolt. Horrible show trying to recreate Everyday Struggle with Remy and a bunch of other people. It's trash. Okay? Just being honest. Podcast is good. The pull-up is great that he does on YouTube. The recreation of Everyday Struggle was trash. So, then his contract with Spotify is up and he asked for $200 million. Think about it. Spotify, the reason he's getting these other deals, Spotify is pumping millions of dollars into podcasting and advertising. Joe is along that. It's like being part of a franchise. You're paying the franchise fees. You're paying your dues. But you get a lot of promotion with it. Spotify is dipping in stock right now because podcasts are trying to unionize. Unionize always makes stocks drop because it puts the control more in the podcaster's hands, and they can control what happens to the network of Spotify, the DSP, And, you know, Joe keeps talking about that they have no tangible, they have no hardware. Most companies don't have hardware, Joe. Most companies don't have hardware. There's plenty of companies that don't have hardware that's successful. You could say Facebook has hardware, but they really don't. They have a bunch of failed hardware. Nobody has a Facebook thing in their house. What is it called? The Pixel, whatever the thing's called. Yeah, they don't have that. Nobody bought the Facebook phone. As far as his allegations against him, I don't know, man. You know, it looks a little spooky out here. Okay, be honest with you. He said you can't take something out that's ready to be taken out. That's what he said. Cyn Santana tried to defend him. People probably tapped out after the first minute or two. It was so boring. Be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, this could just blow over, or it could stick around like the Tory Lanez thing. We don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, next up, Kim Kardashian. They're pulling after 14 years. They're pulling the Kardashians. It's a wrap. Most people are celebrating, saying it's the best news of this year. I kind of like the Kardashians. I mean, you know, it's like, it's annoying, but it's also like, it's like, I don't know. It's like good background noise. Then we got Tekashi. What was his name? Oh, yeah. 45,000 units. That's not going to be a lot of units. He has his security must cost like 10, 20 grand a day. I mean, with the trucks and everything. I don't think he's going to be traveling that much. There's no touring, merch, all that stuff. I mean, you know, he has a expensive lifestyle. He needs security all the time, every day. At least 2 guards, right? So, I don't know how that's going to work out. But you know what? It's probably more money being generated than we know. But think about it. It's very expensive. Half the money's out the window almost with security. Unless they gave him a great deal. It's like, yo, we're going to have security every day. We're going to have work for you every day. Maybe they cut him a deal. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And then I think I had one more story. Oh, yeah. Kanye West was talking about how much richer he is than Trump. Hey, more power to you, bro. But, you know, he's talking about all this. He sat down with Nick Cannon. How he spoke on Kamala Harris. All that kind of stuff. I hate politics, man. They really want Kamala Harris to be president. You think Joe Biden's running? It's really Kamala Harris is running for president. You can tell how everything's going. It's very weird. I mean, like, it's not normal, but nothing's normal this year, is it? Let's see. Talks about how he's richer than Trump. I don't know. Kanye West is just different, bro. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, Boosie offered Mark Zuckerberg $100,000 for his Instagram to be restored. Bro, that's like offering him like $10 maybe. I don't know. It's like maybe $1. It ain't gonna move nothing. Boosie must have been making a lot of money on his Instagram to be offering that much. He must have been making money. Anyways, just start a new one. Boosie should probably, like, we all should have a couple things going on. Anyways, guys, appreciate you. JordanTower JT News. I hope you guys are having a great day. Please hit that like button. I will check you on the next one. You guys are awesome. You're capable of anything. Peace.